YouTube. It's your girl, keeping it real with Tra-Luv. I'm back. Hey guys. So anyway, guys, today I'm just learning all this editing stuff, honey, and I'm just trying all different kind of things till I get everything the way I want it. And I'm so proud of myself. I am learning. But anyway, guys, today I just want to ask you guys, what do you guys think of this Peach McIntyre lady? Honey, well, let me tell you. I started watching this lady when she had the gambling channel. And when I tell you, I was so proud and so happy for this lady just to see another black woman, you know, doing her thing, coming up, making money. And not to mention that I'm a gambler too, honey. So I used to love watching her, you know, when she was doing that. But the more and more I started watching her, I started seeing her for the train wreck that she actually is. And it's actually a sad case because what I see happening with her is, and I know because she's been complaining about this as well on some of her videos. At this point now, she's just doing whatever she can to get the clicks and views. And she doesn't care if that's disgracing herself, disgracing her kids, and disgracing her mother. This lady will do anything to keep those clicks and views coming. So what I see and what I get from her is, because I watched her for a very long time, and she used to be this poor lady. I think she had 5 kids at the time on food stamps, welfare, Section 8 and all of that kind of stuff. And then it didn't take her long to get to the millionaire status. I think she said she became an actual millionaire July of this year. And I think she's been doing YouTube for like 2 years and Facebook for like 2 years or whatever. So it didn't take her very long. And so what I see from her now is the views and the clicks ain't viewing and clicking like they were, and she's not making the type of money that she was making. And she has gotten to the point where she will do anything to keep from going back to that broke peaches, even disgracing her mother in front of millions of people. She will sacrifice her mother just so that she doesn't go back to being that broke peach. And it's extremely sad because what that shows is she feels that she wasn't shit when she was broke. She didn't get the attention she likes now when she was broke. I think that's the main reason, and this is just my opinion, guys. Her husband stays around her more, you know, because she's making all of this money, and we'll get a little bit into him in a minute. But actually, to sum it up, she felt like she was shit without the money, like so many people do. And now that she's gotten a taste of that, she refused to go back to that broke Peach McIntyre. So now she's doing anything and everything to make sure that she doesn't go back to being that broke Peach McIntyre again. So guys, let me just say, I don't know if you guys have been watching her. But a few weeks ago, she did a video disgracing her mother, talking about how bad of a mother her mother was, and how her mother made her work and help pay the bills. You guys can go back and look at the video because it's there. And she would have her mom over, doing cooking shows and different things like that. And that's why I was shocked to actually see that video. But then from my understanding, that wasn't the first video she's done like that of her mother. But she has this husband that just goes out and cheats, throw his penis around to everybody. It's been all over YouTube and everywhere. You just had the girl, I think her name was Fifi or something like that, just started a channel talking about how she was cheating with Peach's husband or whatever, and how she has the proof and all of this kind of stuff. But that girl will uphold that man like no other. She will down and drag her mother, but will stand by this man to the end. And her excuse for doing that is she believes she does that because she never had love in her childhood. So that's why she cling and hang on to him in that manner. A bullshit excuse. But would turn around and dog her mother to the end. I know we all have, dysfunction, in our family, and some of us have had mothers and fathers that weren't so good. But I would never get on YouTube and dog my mother like that in front of people. If there was really an issue and I wanted to get past it, or get some kind of understanding on it, I would go straight to her and sit down and have those conversations with her. But she's chosen to bring those things to social media for the clicks and views. And not only that, she started doing things like, shorts like she's going down on her husband, giving him fellatio or whatever. Then she comes back up with this white stuff on her mouth. She takes an ice cream and sucks on it and say this is why, Wood has stayed with her for so long. She does all this disgraceful things now, to the point that it's hard to have any type of respect for her as a black woman. And I don't care how much money she has. It's hard to have respect for her. And not only that, she has 6 kids now. And I think, at least one of them is in his teenage years, going on 15 or 16 or something. So just imagine when his friends or whoever start to see these things on YouTube. And oh yeah, she made an excuse for that too. She said how we think her kids got here. Well, we know how they got here, but dear, you do not have to be doing all of that on social media, because when your kids' friends sees this type of thing, they're gonna joke on them. They're gonna make fun of them. It could even be to the point where those kids' parents see it and not even want their kids hanging around your kids anymore. It's a lot of things that can come behind that, and it's no point in that. You've made it to a certain point doing this YouTube, and it didn't take you long. You could have started a business. You could have got some product going. You could have done a lot of things besides getting on here making a fool of yourself. You guys just have to go back and pull her page up, Peach McIntyre, and look at those shorts and those videos that she do. It is actually downright disgraceful. And just to think, I used to have so much respect and happiness for this lady. You see, guys, and a lot of times because a person have money, we just go crazy and cling to them and, put them on this pedestal as if they're God's gift to the world. But when you think about it, there's a rapist somewhere that's a millionaire or a billionaire. There's a murderer somewhere that's a millionaire or a billionaire. There's a pedophile somewhere that's a millionaire or a billionaire. There's a thief somewhere that's a millionaire or a billionaire. Now, are those good people? They got money. So are they good people? No, your money doesn't make you a good person. Money only makes your situation more comfortable. And for those who say they believe in the Most High, in the Bible and everything, then in there it says that it's going to be harder for a rich man to get to heaven than it is for a camel going through the hole of a needle. And a camel is big and the hole of a needle is very, very small. So that's kind of impossible, But yes, just because you have money does not make you a good person. So I never understood why we immediately put these people on a pedestal because they have money, and I realize that right now she's willing to do anything to keep that money. And that's sad because at the end of the day, after you've did all of that to push, the people that really loved you away, at the end of the day, what are you going to do? We've seen it so many times over and over and over again. A person can be up today and down tomorrow. You can lose every single thing that you have. The same way you got it, you can lose it. And that's another thing. Let me say this. So many times people are always talking about, oh, God bless them with this, God bless. No, listen, Satan gives his kids too. That's one thing that we fail to recognize. Satan give his kids too. So everybody that has money or material things, that it didn't come from God. It didn't come from God. Let me ask you something. The big drug dealer that was in your neighborhood that had all the money, all the cars and houses and everything, did God give him that? Did God give him those blessings and knew what he was doing to his people? Did God give the drug dealer all of that money and those blessings? Were those blessings from the Most High? So guys, we got to realize Satan gives his kids too. So everybody that has money, it's not a blessing from the Most High. The love of money is the root of all evil. And when I watch this lady, that's what I see in her now. I'm embarrassed for her. But she's put up this defense mechanism because the money means more to her. She's put up this defense mechanism like, I don't give a damn. I don't care what they got to say. I'm going to do what I got to do to get this money. And I think at this point, she really don't give a damn. She really don't. And that's the sad and scary part. Because how far is she willing to go to get the views and likes? She's already thrown a mother under the bus, had the bus run over her, and run back and run over her some more. She's already disgraced herself as a human being. She's already disgraced her kids as a human being. So I'm wondering, how far is she willing to go to keep the money rolling in? It's sad, guys. If you guys don't know this lady, you should definitely go over and take a look at her channel. She's Peach McIntyre. Yeah, just go over and take a look at her channel. I think her gambling channel was Gamble with Peach or something like that. She still gambles every now and then, but now she makes a fool of herself more than she does gambling. But she's perfectly okay with that. So, I'm perfectly okay with it as well. I just want to talk about it, because it's something that it baffles me. It really baffles me. I want to be good in life too, where I don't have to worry about bills and all of that kind of stuff, but I'm not willing to do anything to get that way. I'm just not. I'm not willing to do anything, and I don't give a damn about what people think about me. I have always been that kind of person, but I hold myself to a certain standard. I have a certain respect for myself, and I keep that respect for myself because when I go in front of people, the respect I have for myself shows people the type of respect they're gonna have for me as well, because I'm not going to allow anything less. So it's the respect that I have for myself that keeps me from doing those things or anything, just to get to a certain point. If it's meant for me to get there, I will get there. If it's not, then that just wasn't meant for me. That just wasn't in my calling. But I'm not going to do any and everything to get to that point. But this lady, when I tell you, she has become a disgrace, and it's very, very sad, to just watch this type of stuff. When we see other people that's getting to the same level and not coming on here disgracing their mother, disgracing their kids, or disgracing themselves. It may have just taken longer, but they get there. And then you got to understand, with or without money, I'm somebody. And I only want those around me who is around me because of who I am and not because of what I have. It's a very sad and lonely case when you discover that the people that was around you were only around you because of what you have. And when you lose that, they're gone. So I don't know, guys, but if you guys haven't seen this Peach McIntyre lady, please take the time to go over and just watch her and you will see what I'm actually speaking of. It is extremely sad what she has come to today. I mean, extremely sad. But anyway, YouTube, I want to thank you guys for listening to my video. And again, if you like my video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Until then, bye, guys.
Fresh, smelling good, hit the streets of the ATL.